there's a saying that there's nothing better than having a famous son, but there's nothing worse than having a famous dad. And I've got a famous dad. So I've told the story before, but when I was young, like 17, before I was going to go out with my friends, standing around out in the driveway, we'd be goofing around, joking around, or they would, and Dad would be out there in the middle of them joking around, and they'd always say, we're going to take your dad and leave you. And so it's a special thing for Dad to call out on the name of the Lord. And it's really nothing less than the power of the world to come that would change a heart to call out to the Lord Jesus. And people may say Dad's a nice guy and think he's maybe going to go to heaven, and I think he's a nice guy too, but he's not going to heaven because he's a nice guy. He's going to heaven because he called out on the name of the Lord. So baptism is a picture of Christ's work in us. So it's first a picture of death. And last year Mary and Jacob were baptized, and I was part of that too. And it is a wonderful picture when someone goes under the water. Their eyes are closed, they're not seeing, their mouth is closed, they're not breathing, they're not moving, and you can see them, they're like a corpse under the water. It's like a dead body. And accordingly, Romans 6, speaking of baptism, says we are united with him in the likeness of his death. It's like death. And so also, baptism is a picture of resurrection. When you come up, when someone comes up out of the water, they gasp for breath, and it's a picture of resurrection. And someday, this body that we recognize as Dad will be center of a future miracle. Christ will call out, and Dad will come forth, and there will be no hint of a curse. It'll be removed. Christ will take it away, and. So Romans 6 also says, we shall also be in the likeness of his resurrection, speaking of baptism. So, and lastly, I don't have 57 points, but lastly, baptism pictures a washing away of sin. And obviously the water washes away any dirt. But Christ demands righteousness on the inside. That's where he sees. And he demands that righteousness on the inside, and he provides it. He makes them clean. So one day those who are redeemed will be clothed in brilliant white clothes and stand before the Lord and really be able to enjoy him, and really be able to love, and really be able to laugh and enjoy all the things that sin weights us down and doesn't let us do properly right now. So there's a song that says, now to him who has loved us and washed us from sin, to him be the glory forever. Amen. So, anyway, Dad, do you want to say anything? You know, totally optional, so. All right.
I'll take your piece of paper. So.
Oh, thank you. I'm all done with it. Anyway, hey, when we go out, Dad, try to bend your knees when we go down like this, okay? And Carrie's going to help me.
Yeah, good. All right.
Like you said,